Hey, this is Maritimuse and welcome to another Destiny video. In this video I will be talking about Destiny PvP and my suggestions on what needs to be fixed and changed in order to make it an even more enjoyable experience. But first, I've gotten a new microphone which hopefully will let me make videos with better audio quality, and I hope you enjoy. I want to make it clear that these are my personal opinions and are only meant as suggestions and pointers to what could be changed in Destiny PvP. I might be wrong, my suggestions might not be the best, so if you disagree, please post your opinion and suggestions in the comment section below. There has been made several videos like this by, for example, Triple Wreck and My Name is Bife and True Vanguard. Links to their videos and channels will be in the description below. Alright, so on to my opinion on Destiny PvP and my thoughts on it. Let's start with connection and matchmaking, shall we? In December, Bungie introduced skill-based matchmaking, which was not well received by the community, the reason being that with peer-to-peer connection, this simply doesn't work. You will have sweaty matches against laggy players, because you will be matched up against players that are far away from you, most of the time. I love sweaty matches against a skilled player, but not when it is against a red bar player. Bungie then proceeded to introduce connection-based matchmaking mixed with skill-based matchmaking into some of the playlists, such as Skirmish and Control, but to be honest, I cannot see a big improvement so far. I think that Bungie needs to put even more weight on pairing you up against players that live close to you and that will have good connections. This might lead to less experienced players being paired up against more skilled and experienced players from time to time, and it might even lead to some players getting pump stomped now and then. But I do not believe this will happen to a large extent, and I believe this will allow the less experienced player to get more experience and motivate them to improve their game. Alright, enough about connections. Let's talk about heavy ammo in 3v3 game modes, doubles and rumble. I have never liked heavy ammo in these game modes, simply because at times it allows a team or a player to completely and repeatedly wipe the opposite team until the next heavy ammo crates spawn, creating a snowballing effect. Sure, I should use my super or sniper to shut down that player or that team, but it can be very challenging at times, and it promotes a snowball effect where the losing team keeps losing even more. I know that probably many will disagree with me on this, but this is my opinion. One way to change this is to reduce the amount of heavy ammo received. In heavy machine guns, reduce it to maximum 1 magazine, and in rocket launcher reduce it to maximum 2 rockets no matter what type of rocket launcher you are using. This could make heavy ammo count even more. Maybe you would save it to just shut down a roaming super or another player running around with heavy ammo. Special ammo. Last week a change to special ammo was introduced in 3v3 game modes. You no longer spawn in with special ammo, and this is a change that I dearly welcome and I very much like. However, there are a number of workarounds that needs to be fixed. Let's start with sidearms. They still spawn in with special ammo. The fix to this would be to remove the special ammo upon spawning, or at least take away the possibility to have the ammunition transferred from the sidearm to another special weapon. Weapons such as Icebreaker and Invective could be changed by prolonging the time it took for the ammunition regen to begin. Prolong it until the first special ammo crate spawns, and in this way everyone gets special ammo at the same time. Also, take away the possibility for this weapon to transfer its ammunition onto another special weapon should you change it after death. Personally, I would like to see a reduction in the number of special ammunition crates in 3v3 game modes. I think that 2 weapon crates would be suitable for most maps. Maybe even prolong the timers until the special ammo spawns a bit, and that way you promote primary weapon gunfights even more. On to a more difficult topic for which I have no clear solution: spawns, especially in 6v6 game modes. I don't see such a big problem in 3v3 game modes, so I will focus my solution on the 6v6 game modes. I have several experiences where I die only to spawn together with the enemy team, have the enemy team spawn behind me, or I spawn into a sniper lane only to get shot the second I spawn. This problem could be solved by having a safe spawn zone where you could not be injured, but you can only stay there for a short amount of time. It could be a small room, area, which was away from sniper lanes and obvious camping spots, to avoid spawn killing, and it could rotate depending on where the enemy team was located. So on to a subject I feel strongly about: revives, fast revives and overshields. The way it works right now in a 3v3 game mode, dying only to get revived feels like it's rewarding the enemy team, giving them an overshield and an advantage. I can't count the number of times where I've been 1v1 only to have one guy get a fast revive off, get an overshield and suddenly have a 2v1 where the enemy has a great advantage. I believe this needs to be changed. By taking away the overshields and prolonging the time it takes for you to be allowed to be revived and prolonging the time it takes for you to revive someone, even with a fast revive, could solve this issue. This would also allow for more weapon diversity, as you no longer need a high impact sniper to revive kill. This would also promote use of other special weapons or primary weapons. At the very least, I would like to see the overshield for the person that revives be taken away. Lastly, I want to touch on the subject of damage over time and weapons such as Thorn. Damage over time is something that needs to be changed in Destiny PvP. A change that could be done to Thorn would be to take away the damage over time, but make it so that shields and health of the player that was shot uses longer time to regenerate for a short amount of time, and make him or her hunted with a hunted perk such as for the Night Stalker. This can be done without damage over time effect, and it will still force the injured player to disengage and allow the player that uses Thorn to track his enemy. I will not be talking about subclasses, skills, grenades and any other weapons than the already mentioned ones in this video, as I will be making a separate video on that subject. Alright, I'm getting close to the end of the video, and lastly I just want to say Bungie, I love you and I love Destiny. Destiny is a game that I'm very passionate about, I enjoy the game very much, and I only want to see it reach its potential, which is why I'm making this video. I want to thank you for making a great game and for doing a great job and for listening to the community. This video is meant to give you feedback, pointers and ideas on how you could possibly solve some of the issues that I personally see with Destiny PvP right now. As I said earlier, these are my personal thoughts and opinions on the Destiny PvP right now. So let me know in the comment section below, do you agree or disagree with my ideas and suggestions? Feel free to post your comment in the comment section below. And thank you so much for watching, leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.